Grenadine, homemade versus store-bought. Let's talk about it. So I have a recipe for homemade grenadine. It is pretty simple. It's essentially just pomegranate syrup. So you get pomegranate juice, add some sugar, boom. How long does it last? Officially, I'm not able to say more than about a month. However, I've had this one for over a year and it doesn't have mold, so yay. Visually, the store-bought stuff, much clearer and shinier. My stuff, a little more opaque, but still very red. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Taste-wise, there is a difference. I mean, this stuff, it's not bad. There's nothing bad about it, but it just tastes like red sugar. I mean, that's the best I can describe it. I could not in a million years tell you that this was pomegranate flavored. It just tastes like red sugar. This, on the other hand, very sweet still, but distinctively fruity. I mean, if you had no idea, you might not catch pomegranate right off the bat, but there's definitely a fruity layer there. At the end of the day, honestly, not a huge difference between store-bought and homemade. If you're not someone who's gonna bother making homemade, I recommend just going store-bought. But there is a third option, raspberry syrup. Oh man. This stuff looks just as good as grenadine. It's just as bright red. And unless you just don't like raspberries, this tastes a million times better than homemade or store-bought grenadine. Raspberry syrup should be just the gold standard of red cocktail syrups. Might be controversial, but I guarantee you any recipe that calls for grenadine, sub raspberry syrup, and you've just bumped it up, like made it 10 times better. This stuff is phenomenal. It does not last as long. Like I've kept my grenadine for over a year. Raspberry syrup, you're lucky to get a couple months out of it. So, final verdict, store-bought or homemade grenadine, I really don't think it makes a huge difference. Do whatever is easiest for you. But follow me if you'll be trying raspberry syrup in your next cocktail. Cheers.